Welcome to the graveyard. LCU stand up. It's the Alpha Royale, hosted by yours truly. Snails moving slow, but the talk still hit heavy. Big Murph in the shadows, better move carefully. Shit talk at a snail's pace, still entertaining. Phantom on the mic, whole chat vibrating. Big Murph with the snark, got the weak one shaking. Discuss the bullshit, show them alpha takes. Shit talk at a snail's pace, still entertaining. Snail gang rise, the whole crowd awakening. Discuss the bullshit, show them alpha takes. We don't just break news, we reshape fates. Yeah, it's Phantom in the cockpit, based out for profit. Running LCU like a stock tip, watch it. Beta boys gossip, I stay in the logic. Turn clown shows into alpha topics. Mic check, no filter, no gimmick. If it's drama, we spin it. Authentic, no clinic. They post, we roast and toast. No limit, even snails in the pit. No real when they in it. Talk at a snail's pace, still entertaining. Phantom on the mic, whole chat vibrating. Big Murph cut sharp, got the weak ones breaking. Discuss the bullshit, show them alpha takes. This the Alpha Royale, mask off, go loud. What takes get judged by the strength, not the crowd. Big Murph step in with the snark, real proud. Quick wit, sharp tongue, leave him shook in the cloud. Flare in the step, yeah, she light up the scene. But cross that line and she turn real mean. Weak ones beware, yeah, you know what I mean. She sliced through the noise like it's all routine. From snails to hosts, yeah, the legends align. It's Lolcow Alpha, yeah, the throne's still mine. Snail gang spin slow, but the message still cut. Why the haters talk fast, we just stacking up the nuts. Big Murph stay sharp, never fold, never budge. Got the edge in the game, leave them stuck in the sludge. Pace don't matter when the crowd go nuts, cause real ones rise while the fake get crushed. Shit talk at a snail's pace, still entertaining. Phantom on the mic, whole chat vibrating. Big Murph bring the fire, got the weak one shaking. Discuss the bullshit, show them alpha takes. Shit talk at a snail's pace, still entertaining. Snail gang rise, the whole crowd awakening. Discuss the bullshit, show them alpha takes. We don't just talk the stories, we make them base. Welcome to the Royale. What it takes ain't safe, and the vibes stay great. Big Murph, keep them in check. This is Phantom, LCU forever, Alpha always.
What's going on, everybody? It's me. Yeah, it's Phantom. How you doing tonight? It is just me tonight. It is just me. Murph had a work event and said she wasn't going to make it and asked me to do a solo. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that is exactly what we're going to do. I am like, I hate the beginning of the week. I hate the beginning of the week. You want to know why? Because it's Monday. And Monday never felt quite right. I mean, technically it's Tuesday now, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's still Monday to me. And Mondays have always been a little bit off, you know. It's just something about coming back from the weekend, everything like that. It just throws things off a little bit, you know. So, how was everybody's weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? I know there was, well, actually, I don't know that there was a lot going on. I kind of had a lot of stuff to do around the house. And then it rained. It freaking rained finally here. And now it won't stop. I'm like, anyways, so yeah. Oh, see, chill weekend. Good. Yeah. Just Sue, are you still having trouble getting into the Discord? I know the mods helped you last week, I thought. So, I don't know. That's kind of weird. So, anyways, so what do we got on the agenda? Well, I mean, you got me. So, no, I honestly, I honestly was. My brain is cooked. My brain is cooked. Yeah. Yeah. So did a lot of work around the house, trying to keep my head off things, trying to keep myself sane, because everybody thinks I've lost my goddamn mind. I've got Keem over there talking about on bus that, I have no balls or anything like that. You know what? You can think what you want. I know the truth at the end of the day. There's going to be haters or lovers. There's going to be people that fight, people that don't fight. There's going to be people that process things differently. And honestly, I'm tired of freaking out over it. I'm tired of trying to explain my side of things because you guys don't listen anyways. You guys don't. I don't even have the chat open right now. And the reason I don't is because I don't need to see the bullshit. I don't need to hear the bullshit because it doesn't matter what I say, what I do. You guys are going to have your opinions and you're entitled to them. Fine. Like I said, I know that I know I'm bad at over explaining things. I know I'm bad about going into things. So, just going to make a conscious effort to not go into anything. And I'm going to do the rest of my show. So, one of the things that I have gotten away from over the past few months has been we haven't checked in on some of the crazy stuff that goes on outside the LCU. Outside. Sam is smitten said, I thought you left. No, why would I leave? Keep your head up. That's all I'm gonna keep doing. Yeah, exactly. It's the internet. I mean, so did you see Trump's post today? Yeah, I did. I did. About the end of a civilization. I mean, it's just it's craziness. That shit is just wild. But check out this life hack. Oh, actually, I can actually play this. Where is it? Where did you go? No, it went away. Man, that sucks. I can't believe I accidentally got rid of that scene. Oh well. Anyways. Oh, it is broke. Good God Almighty. It is broke. All right, let's fix this. Good God. I must have gotten a freaking update overnight. Jesus criminy. All right. Boom. There we go. All right. So this I would have never thought of. So you don't have a beveled ledge on your sink. You got straight granite. That's ingenious right there. I mean, I find it mildly interesting. Where is my checking in with the neckbeards thing? Wait a sec. Is it this one?
Tonight, we dive back into the forums where keyboards click louder than common sense. From endless posts to overnight meltdowns, the internet's favorite battleground never sleeps. We're sorting the memes from the mayhem and checking the pulse of the drama, one thread at a time.
This is checking in with the neckbeards. All right, let's get back to it. So, got a couple different things going on over here in the Reddit land. So we like to check in on some of the drama going around YouTube and things of that nature. Well, apparently there's a YouTuber who is big into Minecraft, is blowing up, like racking up views tenfold, but has a known history of killing cats. Now, personally, I think it's wild, if there is documented proof that he is doing this, and their evidence is that he adopted over 100 cats in a short amount of time. So I don't know. My kids have pretty much, I mean, they've been watching the same Minecraft YouTubers since, good God, 2014. So like some new person coming up, it's just wild. Yeah. Powerpuff with the $2.05. Okay. Balls. Albert might leave. Your why. Fix it. What? Why would Albert leave because of me? Yeah, I'm a little lost by that. I would need a little bit more context. So, anyways, I'll reach out to Albert. Oh, hello, Bruggs. Nice to see you. He said it on gay. Oh, let's go take a look then. That's strange. Why the hell would he leave because of me? I don't think the transcript is up. Does somebody have a timestamp? All right. Well, transcript's not up yet. Unless it was towards the end. I don't know. Guys. Let's scrub through it.
Or like Boogie.
Okay,
Right.
that makes
right,
sense.
right.
He's
Okay,
into
that's
wings.
cool.
Probably like wings.
Are you a feeder?
Let's see.
Do you like
No,
to
wings,
do you like to
I like
feed
that, yeah.
him before you leave? What if we did an IRL 1v1 together?
For my boy Albert, for my homeboy.
Yeah.
Oh no, not sex.
I don't know
partners.
what
Call the girl
you're.
taking
No.
Chelsea. Thank you, New
I'm not
May or
gay.
whatever your name is, New Me.
See, there you go. He just said he's not gay, so
That's why we definitely missed him.
I don't know.
Crank it.
I need a timestamp. It's like picking a needle through a haystack. So, so another thing that was going around. So I don't know if you guys remember, but last year there was this big ass beef on YouTube around SSS Sniper Wolf and Jack's Games, and she was taking videos of his actual house. Well, after that, he started a channel called JJJ Jack's Films, and it was basically to call out all these clip channels and content stealers who will actually legitimately just not react, but just basically freeboot all this entertainment. Well, he has actually gotten quite a few of those freebooters to stop what they're doing and actually stop doing it, taking down the videos. I mean, the biggest thing is most of those people will not give the original creators credit. So apparently he came across another one, and that is blowing up because they are he's calling it out, and they started deleting videos. He said it on. Okay, well, let's see if we can't find it.
Well, they found us eventually.
Iceman, you just froze.
What I'm trying to.
I wonder if Albert saw it as well, because I mean, I wanted to do Willie's one shock for him.
Albert, JC said he wanted to do a shock for you. So long
I'm
to the
dead.
Iceman.
I'm Pesci. I'm sorry, dude, but I got it. I just got to follow my passion. I feel it in my heart what I really want to do.
Follow your dream,
Okay,
bro.
with the mowing?
Follow your dream.
Well, I told you what you should have did. You should have just put the notice in, not just do it right in the middle of a stream.
No, I'm just resigning right now. After the stream. After the stream, I'm resigning. I know what I want in this world. It took me a while to figure it out, but this is.
That seems like he's wanting to follow his passion, his lawn mowing business. He's been kind of sitting on the fence for a while. So, yeah, it's still rendering, so it's causing the stream to buffer quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, I know Albert wants to do his lawn mowing stuff. You saw how excited he was. So, I mean, he's saying he's wanting to follow his true passion. I get that, Samus Smith, but I can't get it to render faster. That's on the YouTube backend. So it's causing it to buffer. So, Phantom question, what made you come to the LCU seriously? Seriously? I like the community. I like the people. I've said this a bunch of times. I'd been watching the streams, and I came over into the community because I wanted to see what it was all about. Everybody kept saying, get in the Discord, get in the Discord. So I finally joined up, and, I went from watching basically nerds, the old school nerds, to like, I started branching out just like a lot of us do. And I started supporting more shows. I started getting more involved, and I had always had a passion to entertain. Don't get me wrong. I have always had a passion to entertain. Yes, it may not be everybody's cup of tea. And yeah, I can give hot takes, stuff like that too. But, when we started expanding, I was like, okay, at that time it still is. It's a passion. But it was more about doing what I could. And, kicking myself in the ass to continue on, because I usually will stick out anything. I am not the proverbial quitter. But yeah, there were quite a few times I wanted to give up. There were. And I keep coming back and I keep coming back. I'll be honest. I mean, I came here because I liked the community. It made me laugh. So, anyways, but no, passion. It was all about the passion, and I'm happy that I have gotten to meet the people that I've gotten to meet. I'm happy to have learned as much as I have. Yeah. This needs to quit rendering. Anyways, yeah, I knew today was going to be a little off. I knew today was going to be a little off. Look, I haven't been myself since Fat Camp. I wasn't gonna fucking say anything, but I don't mean like, okay, hold on, before you guys go, oh, you weren't gonna say anything. Yeah, I mean, look. I know what I meant to say. Just because you guys can't hear it, I knew what I was meaning to say. But no, I know I've been off a little since I got back. I know a lot of you think I'm crazy. I know a lot of you think I'm cringe or obsessed or this or that. Like I said, everybody processes things differently. A lot of things are getting blown out of proportion. A lot of things are being exaggerated. Exaggerated is a really good word. Okay. But at the end of the day, I'm not crazy. Yeah, I'm a little stressed out. I am more than a little stressed out. Okay. The last 2 months have just been like a freaking roller coaster of what the fucks. Evelyn Faye, welcome to Ban World. The ups, the downs, losing the IRL, that had me stressed out. And then, little bright light, with all the stuff prior to Fat Camp. I felt like I had found my place. I felt like I had finally found my place. I had finally found my footing. And yeah, I fell for a woman, I not fell for. I started talking to somebody and, hey, great. And things progressed and I just, I mean, and then you had everything that happened at Fat Camp. Of course, that's got me going like this. It's been a lot. It has been a lot. And, I try and deal with it the best I can because I do keep my circle very small. I do. And, every day's not going to be a winner. But you know what? I still show up and I'm still trying to be entertaining. Yeah, I miss doing these kinds of shows. I miss being able to go over some of the drama. I mean, like, Like, now I can't even talk about anything because it just feels like everybody's like, oh, well, that's a stupid take. Oh, it seems like every time I take a step in any direction, there's some sort of trap there. Y'all found me entertaining prior to Fat Camp. I come back and now everybody wants me to be somebody I'm not. So, yeah. Nothing exaggerated. Everyone saw how you acted at Fat Camp. Okay? You can, yeah. You can say that everybody saw it, but the cameras weren't rolling 24/7. So, y'all keep believing that. That's all I'm saying. I'm done. I'm done talking about it because you guys don't want to listen. So, I don't care. I don't care. Anyways, so yeah, there's all this shit going on with just a lot of shit. I mean, Fish Tank finally ended. Now I got to go back and catch up on that shit. I mean, like right before we went to Fat Camp, it was starting, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta make sure to keep up." Now I got to go back and watch all the goddamn recap videos, find out exactly what happened. Now that is 24/7, and that is fancy production as far as fancy editing. God damn. Oh. But then you got all that quartering stuff, which that shit is just wild. I don't even want to touch that one with the 10-foot pole. And the reason being is because give it a week and everything will be figured out. So so but yeah, there's been so much going on. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of dead air. There is. Because what do you guys want? What do you fucking want? You want me to be entertaining? I try and be entertaining. You want me to be accountable? I try to be accountable. But none of you want to fucking listen. None of you want to believe. But that's fine. Believe what you want. So, what's the point? Apparently, I'm just supposed to get shit on by everybody. Because that's the new That's the new meta. Let's shit on Phantom. Why the fuck do you guys want to shit on me so bad? Why was it so important to everybody to knock me down a few pegs? I wasn't beating anybody in the leaderboard. I came in trying to help everybody. I still try and help everybody. But I feel like you guys just needed somebody to like knock down a peg or two. I did apologize for it. I apologized for it on stream. I've been trying to be respectful and not reach out because she asked for space, Evelyn. She asked for space. And as you guys so eloquently put to me at Fat Camp, that means you go zero contact. So I've gone zero contact. She's more than welcome to message me and I'll talk to her personally. That's it. That's all I've got to say. So, I have been watching this ongoing saga with these blind geometry dash world record people. And like, man, they are not good at the video editing or the masking. It is pretty bad. But the fact that there is a blind speed run thing of Geometry Dash is kind of wild. Not gonna lie. I wasn't respectful or helpful last night. I have no clue. Anyways, so okay. 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 I am done getting sidetracked. I apologize. I got a little sidetracked right there. Don't know why. Anyways, what Albert clip? You guys keep throwing out all these Albert clips. What are you talking about? I'm absolutely Friday night. It all blew. pull up the clip on Gay where you talked about segs with Fupa. No. No. It's done. It's over with. Move the fuck on. Good God almighty. Y'all want to keep fucking dragging this shit out. I've tried to move on, but then you yell at me and tell me that I need to learn to fucking move on? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. You guys are the ones still talking about it, not me. SI Zombie says, I think a lot of people fuck with is part of the alpha name. Then you cried over a gal after they warned you about her being a sugar baby kind of gal. I'm still here for you, Fanty G. Thanks, SI Zombie. I mean, yeah, I did fucking cry over a girl. So what? Who hasn't? So, anyways, look, I said I was going to move on. If you guys are that invested in it, I can just send you over to who's on Nuts right now. And we'll just call it a night because apparently you guys are not interested in anything I have to say. They say take it to a fucking channel. So I take it to a channel. Nobody listens. I try and take accountability for things. I apologize. I do this. I do that. It's not good enough. Am I really going to give up on this? I mean, what's the point? I mean, what's the point at this point? My blinds aren't nasty. My blinds have a fucking filter over them, moron. I have a whole LUT filter. Anyways, so there is. Ooh. Are we back? I think we're back. Hold on. I'm dropping frames like crazy. I believe we're back. I have no clue what the hell just happened, but like both my internets, because I have two separate ones, both of them crashed at the same fucking time. I was getting lost packets across the board. Craziest fucking thing ever. Anyways, we're back. Refresh. Sorry. Can't help it. Not my fault. That's why I get two separate networks. Now I got to get everything set back up. All right. No, I was never stationed overseas. Pretty Stoner says, don't give up on yourself. Yeah, you guys probably thought I was running away, you know. SI Zombie said, can we get back to the good days? Didn't matter of the topic. You just talk shit all night. Loved it for white noise while working. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been trying to do. What I've been trying to do is get back to where it was. I mean, shit, we would talk about anything. I mean, you know, and I'm still down to do that. But nobody wants to hear it. Everybody wants to like drill me and grill me about stuff that honestly has been blown out of proportions. And you can say you looked at videos and stuff like that. There are certain things that don't line up. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't line up. So I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to talk about it. So yeah, I'm going to go back to doing what I do best. Anyways, so what I wanted to talk about the other night, and it sucks now because that little motherfucker quit. I was going to talk some shit on fucking Sour because, you know, I did see kind of a change in him. You know, when he first got his host role and everything, he was like, everybody was like, what, you trying to be just like Phantom? You know, and the super nice guy? Because honestly, I was always chill. I still am. Okay. But like during Fat Camp, I the few times I could get in Maine, I could see some of his posts and I'm like, damn, he's getting fucking angry, you know. And it just seemed weird because he started talking hella shit, and I was gonna be like, what happened to Good Guy Sour, you know, the Good Boy podcast that he was talking about? It made me laugh, you know. So yeah, I was just like, because he was really helpful behind the scenes, you know, modding the chat and everything. And then I'm like, what the hell happened? What switch flipped on him now? Like legit, I was like, you know, I was worried when they said he was no longer with us. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? You know? So, but yeah. Have you ever seen a house with 7 stories? There you go. That is what a 7-story house looks like. I have seen people doing this, and what blows my mind about this is a lot of times, if it's not built like that, they'll use storage containers and then, you know, weld them together. And it's always been quite interesting to see that, and especially how in certain places they've turned them into almost architectural, design courses because of the cubism and then, going for that modern art aesthetic. But it's got to be frustrating to live your entire life in a hallway. It feels like a very guided, video game experience, very linear. So, Sauer was very open about not being a good boy. Oh, well, I mean, he always told me that he was, he's like, oh, I'm just a nice guy. So, yeah. So, anyways, let's go back over here. Oh man. Other than that, yeah, what else has been going on? That I don't know, that steak and yo mama shit. I mean, I know a lot of people have been over it and things. I watched it. I'm like, it is what it is. I mean, they're still fighting over this. And yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of funny to see, Steak kind of throwing down like that. Because, I mean, it's just like, is it worth it? Is it really at the end of the day? See, that's the thing. Y'all think I have no balls. And I heard Keem say this. Y'all think I have no balls. No. I just pick my battles. I know which battles I can win, which ones I can't win. And I also know which ones are not worth fighting. And it's like, people would, I'd get messages, oh, so-and-so's talking shit about you. And it's like, yeah, and I don't give two shits most of the time, Ooh, what are they going to say? I'm boring. Ooh, what are they going to say? They're just going to make up more shit about me. I don't fucking care. If I have an issue, I have an issue. But yeah, I mean, I pick and choose. And, that's why I've always been so kind of fucking laid back. Oh. Oh. Anyways, so somebody was asking about my military career. I mean, I've been open about it. I was in the field artillery, but I didn't have to go overseas. I was in the very early 2000s. So, anyway, play any fun video games? Not lately. I really haven't. Last thing I started playing was actually the last game I actually played was here on stream when we did Metroid Prime 4. I still haven't beat it. I got so damn busy. Getting things done around with the IRL. Spring started to come. I did have to get out into one of my pastures, cut down some of the trees that were growing. I have to get back out there, do some more cutting of some maintenance stuff, waiting for the grass to dry. I have to, then I can cut it. I have to still, over the weekend, I have to fill my driveway. I mean, I've got so many little projects going on. Plus, I have to get out there, and I finally got my resume done. I got to get to applying to places. Do you know they have stipulations now on, like, oh, you have to be available to take a job that's only 90% of your previous salary after a certain amount of weeks, blah, 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 blah. Nah. But you know what I have been doing? I've been reconnecting with some old friends, over the past few weeks. And it's been nice. A lot of people have moved on in life. And that's perfectly fine. But it's been nice to talk to people. And the great thing, this is how you know you got good friends. When you can call somebody up that you haven't talked to in a year and a half, 2 years, and like literally they pick up the phone and you're just like, oh, hey, so guess what happened? And they're like, what? And you just pick up like you were talking the day before. That is how it's always been with a lot of my friends. They've been very, they do their own thing and we come together when we're needed. And I've had a lot reach out, but I also had, I've talked to a few people that, just to get some idea, just to level set, get my mind back. So. Oh my God, interact with my chat. Okay. What do I got? Less than 200 viewers? Yes, I know. We were at like 211 and then we dropped to 192 when the stream went down. I snapped at Big Murph. I don't deserve Big Murph. No, I did snap at Big Murph. And you want to know why? Because, kind of like others said, if she was really looking out for me, she wouldn't have turned it into content. And others have said that. That's the difference. So, anyways, yep. I miss having the grays, believe it or not. I truly do. So. It's a public YouTube comment. What are you talking about? Yeah. And if she had a problem with it, she could have came to me behind the scenes in the group chat and said, hey, I don't agree with this. But turned it into content. And as I explained on Friday, and I was going to bring up today, I did exactly what I said I was trying to do. I thanked the person for the offer, told them thank you, but not interested, basically. Didn't need to go out on the interwebs. Stick. I see you. Stick solid with the 5 Canadian dollarinos. Hey, Geek, I'm glad you were able to reconnect with some friends. How about you reconnect with doing an interesting show. Okay, fine. I will. What do you want me to do? Oh, yeah, that's right. My interesting shows were always when I would sit there and I would talk to y'all. And usually we'd have a few shit stirrers in there. But we got to keep our chats locked down now. But, that's going to be me mod abusing. Everybody says I mod abuse. I had the auto moderator turned on basic because of all the craziness going on. And I got told I was mod abusing on Friday because everything was being held. Well, when you morons send shit in the chat like knives and shit like that and psycho and shit, YouTube has fucking updated their damn filters. Jesus. But yet you guys run and go, mod abusing. I ain't fucking mod abusing. So, yeah. Chop Suey says their Wi-Fi sucks. I get that. Mine, you saw, both of mine went down. Both of my networks went down. Yeah, well, just Sue, I appreciate that you don't believe I was in the military, but I've got all the paperwork to back it up, but I don't need to prove it to anybody. So I've already proved it plenty of times in the Discord. Oh, Rocky's still butt sore about the day she got a 30-minute timeout. Womp womp. What the fuck? SI Zombie. What HP? I ain't even gonna try that. So. I had your 6 LMAO, the weakest link. Mind you, not even. Well, I appreciate that, just Sue. I'm just saying I've shown it plenty of times. I've proved it plenty of times, Everybody thinks just because I look small, I've shown video we've done of public live fires that we did. I still have it. Hell, I bet you I can. Let me see. Because I got it hidden. Let me see. Oh, where is it? Oh, I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. All right. And yeah, I mean, here, I can show you. Where is the last good? All right. Let me do this. Let me do this. Copy. And let me do this. And here, I can prove it. Oop. I shot this video. See? It's on my channel, and here we go. We did a full live fire. I even have video of me in my uniform. I've shown it because I was chubby as all hell back then. Oh my God, was I chubby. So. Sharkbait said, why can't you get along with your co-hosts? I can get along with my co-hosts. But when my co-hosts are sitting there trying to just basically dog me, I mean, I'm allowed to stand up for myself. I am. Plain and simple. You guys have turned this into like, yeah, I was always the laid back one, and now it's just pure like hatred. And yeah. Well, just Sue, I can't ask I can't answer where I was stationed overseas if I wasn't overseas. I didn't go overseas. So no, the nice guy thing isn't fake. The nice guy thing isn't fake. It's not a pattern, okay? Okay. Well, anyways, so this was kind of interesting. This came in, this is a video that's starting to kind of blow up everywhere.
In my own neighborhood where I live at, working in my neighborhood by my house, and I have this man asking me, do I live here?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Dude.
I'm going to start. I'm going to start a civil lawsuit right now. That's what I'm gonna do.
Absolutely, you got to do it, man. But I want.
What's your name, man? Because I'm walking the neighborhood where I live at, and I'm getting harassed.
No, wait. He's unnecessarily playing us.
But
Yes, bring my phone. I don't have my phone. Get my phone.
Come with me and get the phone.
I will get my phone because this guy will escape otherwise. Get my phone. Get my phone.
This is wild.
Get my phone now, please.
You see this man right here? I'm gonna keep him a distance back. He's steady walking up on me like this. Y'all see this?
Yep. I know that this is not your house.
This not my house, but I live in this neighborhood. You don't got it. Listen, I don't like
you don't live in this neighborhood.
You don't know where I live at,
Wow.
sir. You can't not tell me where I live at, and I'm not gonna pull out my ID and show you where I live at. I know you live right here, and I live in this neighborhood. You have a blessed day, sir.
No, you
have a blessed day, sir.
That's wild. That is fucking wild. Okay, so I don't. Wow, that is. Whoa. I mean, look, wow. Yeah, I love those people that I mean, like dude was just walking his fucking dog and the guy's like, "Oh, I know you don't live here." Dude, I've seen this like way too many times, and like it's just wild when you see it, like, and that looks like it could be a neighborhood down, you know, in one of the bigger cities out by me, you know. It's just yeah, that is just absolutely crazy. Now, there was a video going around about triplets that were doing like obstacle courses. So let's see. Just Sue. Who else is live? Sorry. No worries. Phantom, take care. The only thing I can see is Phantom is hurting over Fupa tried to change the subject. So yeah, Nuts is live right now, but I mean, hey. I'm just saying. Y'all are being so freaking depressing tonight. You realize that? Look, I usually like talking to you guys, but you guys are being like super depressing tonight. Okay? Like seriously. Anyways, no, how are people being depressing? Because they don't want to talk about anything. They just want to see what they want to see. So, ooh, that yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, anyways, so yeah, they're so this one got me pretty good.
Fancy G.
What's up, Twiggy? Give me 2 seconds.
Oh no, he's deafened, I think. I can't hear
No,
him.
give me 2 seconds. Hold
you're
on,
good,
I gotta
you're
finish showing this. So yeah, so this snake is like legitimately consistently rolling over. It's fucking wild. All right, let me jump in the studio. Twiggy,
Fancy G.
Breadstick.
I brought my whole crew.
I see that. And JC Johnson. What's going on, guys?
And JC Johnson.
And holy shit. I gotta throw it out to Breadstick. I see you're running the duel now. You got Keister behind you in his own desk. Yep. Look at you guys. Got a whole
He's our mascot.
Business.
So Keister just sits back there and like does his own thing, just chills out while we stream. It's awesome. He doesn't bother us. He doesn't interrupt us. He just like, he's like a little pet. Like he's less interruptive than my cat right here.
So what are you guys up to?
We're celebrating 1 year in the LCU.
Yeah, I see you got that bling bling.
I'm dripped out. I replaced the pendant with my Sonichu medallion earlier. It looked really cool. Sonichu with diamonds. But
hello? I think we lost them. Let's try a different studio. Oh, wait.
We're back.
We're back.
Did it freeze for you too?
Yes.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. It was a Discord crash. Now we've just got to
Yes.
get Breadstick back in here because he's not even an intern yet because Keemstar is mean and doesn't care about him. But as I was saying, our chat was concerned about you. They said you were, you needed help over here, and you seem to be doing just fine to me.
I mean, we got to put it on members only. And like, everybody is still fixated on shit that I'm trying to get past,
Well, we're not going to talk about any of that tonight, Phantom, because that's old news.
Oh, yeah?
Nobody cares about any of this drama anymore. Guys, we're tired of hearing about it. Okay? Anybody in the chat who mentions this drama, the Sonichu curse shall befall on you, okay? That's how we're going to handle this.
You know what you need to do to get past this, Phantom?
What's
Drop
that?
a slur. Think of the worst slur you can and drop it, and then everybody will talk about that,
Breadsticks, no,
and they will forget
don't-
about the
don't
past.
do that.
What
No.
have we talked about with slurs?
I agree.
We did a slur tier list just for you.
I'm not the one who's saying them, man.
No, Breadstick's reformed. He hasn't said a slur in 5 months?
I've been doing it.
I mean,
I don't know how long it's been.
for myself, when I was the first time I was in Lolcow Live, there was a girl that had appeared on the show, and she said a slur, and then they removed her, and then when they brought me back up there, and I met that girl, I cursed her out because of the slur she said, because I didn't take kindly to
She
it.
said a slur against gay people, Phantom, and JC Johnson. He's gay. He's homosexual. So that just wasn't good.
Are you sure she wasn't talking about a bundle of sticks and twigs, a British cigarette, or a...
If she was talking about twigs, I'm offended. Okay? It's not okay.
You got the joke
It's
I
not
was
cool.
going for.
It's not cool.
Even if she didn't use it towards me, but she said it towards all gay people.
Exactly.
And I just did not.
And for those of you in the chat who are not aware, the song Booty Slayer was actually written about JC Johnson.
Oh, damn.
Little on me.
Yep, it's true.
Hey.
Yeah, that was right around the time that Twiggy had me meet JC and didn't give me the full context of JC.
Yeah,
and made me
Breadstick was
say some
mean.
Things I shouldn't have said.
But let's not talk about any of that. Guys, this
We've
is
been
no
friends
longer
ever since.
this is no longer Lolcow Nuts, okay? This is Lolcow Sigma, okay? This is a new little show we're doing tonight
Okay.
only.
I don't
All right.
have a border for Sigma.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't need a border.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, Phantom. I'm gonna put you in charge of Lolcow Sigma. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna follow your lead for this next. I can't do math. However long is left in the show.
That would be 44 minutes.
44 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I bet there is a way that I could get this show to make money.
Okay. We're talking about Lolcow Sigma, which is different though.
Right.
What do you got?
So that means, yeah. What do you got?
I do have a shop collar.
Everybody's doing shock collars.
And I have mine set at the highest level.
I have a gun.
And I can
yeah,
and
we've
I can
already had
absolutely-
somebody pull one out on stream recently. We don't need another.
Yeah, but when I do it, I get away with it. Name another person who's fired a gun live on air, Phantom.
True. How's your window doing?
It's still there.
Oh, yeah, did we ever set the goal to curve the bullet? A red dono, right? And you're gonna curve a bullet.
Yeah,
out the window.
I'll curve a bullet.
Oh, bullshit.
No, I
Like
will. I'll curve a
Matrix,
bullet.
Curve a bullet.
No. Okay, we got to show Phantom the clip. So we were watching bad Tubi movies. Okay, clips from bad Tubi movies.
Oh, Jesus.
And
I'm
this is
in
the
one
first
of those
clip.
bad Tubi movies.
I am too.
Oh, Jesus!
So, guys, you can find Fanny G. Good old Fatty G. You can find Fatty G and Twiggy on the Tubi. Okay?
Yeah. So I have yet to find myself in the crowd of zombies, but they filmed a movie in a town that I lived in, and I was one of the zombie horde. Oh,
okay.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got?
All right.
All right.
So Fatty G. Okay, this right here, mate. This is curving a bullet. This is good.
Can y'all see the screen on the remote?
Give us 1 second. That's Kanye West.
It is.
He's about to curve a bullet.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. And wearing a respect my titties shirt.
It's so good. That whole video
even called?
Hold on, I think it says it at the beginning of the clip. Let me go back and look. No disrespect. I feel like curving a bullet is very disrespectful. JC Johnson, you good over there?
Yeah, I was trying to find my cigarette, but I guess it's going out. Oh well, I'll get another one later. I'm kind of a chain smoker, just so you know.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as you're not chain smoking in my house, I mean, shit, you could chain smoke in yours. Fuck.
No,
So
I respect other people's stuff, so.
Yeah, no worries. So what have you guys been up to lately? Breadstick, I've seen you been back up, jumping on nuts again, and you know.
Yep. I've been chilling on.
He's been with us since the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Trolling the main chat like usual.
Yeah. How are things? How's Mrs. Breadstick? How's everybody? Doing good.
Mrs. Breadstick's great. Yeah, everything's going pretty good. Mrs. Breadstick is finally calmed down ever since having a dream about me relapsing the other night.
Well, that's good.
Me and
oh, you didn't know about that?
Me
Yeah,
and
she had a
Mr.
dream I relapsed.
Me and Mr. Johnson, me and Mr. JC Johnson, who's in bed right now. That's my husband. We've been having some major marital problems. So we're being settled with other major marital problems.
Well, that's not good. Southern
No, it's not.
Drop him.
It knows a lot about what's been going on.
Did Southern donate to kick somebody? Is that what happened?
No, they were re-upping their 1 month of cash cow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, Southern.
I thought Southern said drop him. I thought they were trying to get rid of JC Johnson. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That'd be like, you'd have to drop a 50, okay?
Yeah. Everything is
50-50s.
50-50s. Even live can't get 50-50s in one stream.
Breadstick, I'm putting another goal on screen. Right.
Okay.
I put another goal on screen for $50, and it says $50 Twiggy bangs Breadstick. So let's hope we don't get a 50.
Are you gonna curve the bullet when you bang me?
I'm gonna curve something. I'm gonna curve your internals. So Fancy G.
What?
I got a question for you.
All right, I got an answer.
The fuck's wrong with you? Why have you given up? On the waves, that is. You've given up on the waves, Phantom, okay?
Bullshit. That's not what you were... Motherfucker, that was not what you were asking. You know that.
That's exactly what I was... No, you don't know anything. You know that I'm going to go in acting like I mean one thing, but meaning a completely different thing.
Oh, what? Twiggy, come on.
I got a TTS. Give me a second.
All right.
You can still talk. It's your show.
I know, but I'm trying not to talk.
Oh, dear God. Breadstick, we got the 50.
Oh, shit.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
How are you gonna bang me?
All right, Breadstick, turn your camera off. I'm gonna turn mine off.
Oh God.
Okay.
Don't make me
All right.
hear it.
Oh wait.
Phantom,
there's a button.
Phantom, if you need to deafen. Okay, it's about to get real. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, come here, Breadstick. Ah!
Y'all two
All right,
are
we're done.
insufferable.
We're done. Whew, I got messy hair.
Yeah, I didn't even hear your finisher. You know, apparently, according to Yo Mama, we all have finishers.
Oh, you heard mine. I know you did.
I heard.
I let out a little at the end there.
Oh,
You know
that's what it was?
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That was my finisher. Yeah, I went a little. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like Elvis?
Yeah.
I lost my Elvis costume.
Where?
No, Mrs. Priggy stole it.
I don't know. It's gone.
Did Mrs.
Chillery
Quinn-
with 199 says a little longer. I'm almost finished. Sorry, Phantom. I didn't mean to interrupt you. You know what? Talk.
Apparently, somebody needed to finish. So, Breadstick and JC, how are you guys enjoying it over on Nuts?
I like it. I like it.
I like it. You know, I love seeing Twiggy. You know, Twiggy is one of my good friends. You know, he's my
Phantom, you'd be surprised. Tommy has managed to wrangle Twiggy.
I kind of heard that, and I kind of was talking about that with him while with Twiggy while we were running around doing all our Fanny G stuff. You know, Twiggy, I came back from
Listening to Booty Slayer and the Kia Stinger.
Yep, we did.
Dude, these singers are nice.
Yeah, mine
He
needs
sure did.
2 new tires because of those fucking rocks at Fat Camp.
One of my Jeeps needs a new tire. My lawnmower needs a new tire as well, but it's okay because instead of getting a new tire for my lawn, actually I already have 2 spares. But instead of putting the spare on, you know what I did, Fanny G?
What'd you do?
I bought a new lawnmower.
That's what you do. Fuck that
Cheapest one
shit.
they had at Lowe's, baby. Gave myself a high five.
Oh man.
I had to buy one because, you know, I actually pay somebody to mow my yards.
Are they a Mexican?
No.
No. It's just an honest question.
I mean,
Clean the house?
I
mean,
was not
it is.
expecting the answer to be no.
oh man. Yeah, no.
Oh.
I will say I'm a little off tonight.
Well, don't worry about it, Phantom. We all have our off nights.
Yeah, but I've been having a fucking off night for like 2 weeks, bro.
You just went through the biggest drama in the LCU. Of course you did.
Yeah.
If you didn't have an off night, I'd be kind of worried about you. I'd think you were like me. And you don't want to be like me, Phantom.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
why
being a
wouldn't I?
sociopath is
Why
dangerous.
wouldn't I want to be like you? People like
Because no. They like the idea of me, Phantom, but they don't know me.
Okay.
They don't know me. I could be a sick fuck for all you know. You don't know.
Yeah.
But look, Phantom. Look, I've both defended you in your drama and I have shat upon you, right? Because that's who I am. That's what I do.
Oh, yeah.
But one thing I have told everybody is like, of course you're gonna of course you're gonna be affected by this at an extreme rate because of the fact that it had been so long since you had felt anything like this. Then you have all of these emotions flooding in at once. Things are going great, and then it's ripped away from you. Of course, you're gonna have an off day, Phantom. The bitch took advantage of you. Regardless of what she says, regardless of what people see, she took advantage of you. Okay? And of course she did. Like that shit's gonna happen. All right? Look, I've been in situations where, I was trying to get a little bit of poon, all right? May have bought some earrings and shit, It happens to the best of us.
I mean, I've been
What are you
taken
married
advantage
to
of
right now?
before.
Yeah, JC Johnson's been taken advantage of before.
And it was the type of thing that I was taken advantage of is it happened 2 years ago, or some shit like that, and I was like, I didn't want it to happen, but it was out of my control, and like the person that took the type of advantage of me, it's, I guess you can say, it's the kind of thing that kind of ruined. I guess ruined things, because that's according to my husband, though, that it ruined things between him and I.
Well, your husband's a dickwad, for one. But Phantom, look, here's what we're gonna do, all right? Young Twigga is gonna come back and manage you, but not manage your show, all right? I'm gonna manage your emotions for you, okay? I'm gonna be your conscience, Phantom. This is gonna work out well, trust me.
You're going to be my
I still wanna
conscience.
say-
I'm going to be your Jiminy Cricket, buddy. Your Jim Crick, okay?
Oh,
You're not going to be able to
Jesus.
escape me.
Oh,
You're my
God.
Pinocchio, pal.
I mean,
I still want to show y'all that I can handle this shot caller on the highest level, which is 20.
He wants to shock himself. Ladies and gentlemen, don't donate to nuts for this, though. This is a Lolcow Sigma thing all the way, and all Lolcow Sigma donations go to Lolcow Alpha. Okay? Guys, I don't need your donations. I got this sick-ass chain, okay? We're doing good over here on Lolcow Nuts, okay? We're flourishing. We're thriving. All right? That being said,
To you guys, because if y'all think that I'm
Phantom, I have to make this about you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I had to kick him. JC Johnson, I love you. I love you so
Isn't
much,
anyone
but it was your
upset?
audio. It was your audio. There's
It
nothing
was.
against you. It was your audio. Yeah. But getting back to it, Phantom, one of my donations, one of my donos for, I'm trying to bring it back, Dank IRL for $2 said, Twiggy, serenade Phantom with some Elvis. Now, I know what song not to sing in this situation. I've learned from my past mistakes. I'm not going to make you cry tonight again, Phantom, by singing Elvis.
Okay, hold on. And thank you, Dank. I do want to address this. Like I get that people don't think it's very tough for somebody to be in touch with their emotion. Okay. There are certain things that can hit you out of nowhere. A smell, a sound, a video, it happens. Okay.
Phantom, the only thing the only come away I had or takeaway I had from you crying on stream was that I respected you more. Right? Look, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, I am not very in touch with my emotions at all. So to see somebody own it.
You're a sociopath.
No, I'm not. I'm not that far, buddy. Okay, there's just tendencies. But even I've had a stream where I just broke down crying. Breadstick was saying I fucked goats. Remember Breadstick?
I promised Tommy I would not go towards that topic at all anymore.
Yeah, but I've had my breakdowns on stream, and I'm the sociopath of the LC. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you are. You have two emotions: this and fucking pissed.
Breadstick, am I scary when I'm pissed?
Yes.
But it's not about me. This is about Fanny G. Do you want me to serenade you? Because I got the perfect song.
The who are
Give me 10 seconds, okay? I'll be right back. Can you entertain my peeps for 10 30 seconds? All right, thank you.
All right, Breadstick, let's start listing off every slur we know. Crap. No, never mind. Probably not a good idea. We probably shouldn't do all that. Although,
hey, Phantom's chat, I can't see what you're saying right now, but cut the guy some slack. I hate to say it, Keys Bunny can second me. The whole emotional thing, it's an upper Midwest thing. It is how we're raised.
Look,
Pussies.
the thing is, right, I have been very upfront, right? It is very hard for me to have respect for a grown-ass man when he's out here crying and shit. Got a TTS.
He's in the wrong studio.
JC Johnson, I'm sorry that you're back and waiting. We're just, right now, it's just a serious situation. We're cheering up our boy Phantom. We appreciate you hopping on. We'd love to have you back. But right now, your audio is just cutting in and out, and it was affecting the stream. Nothing against you. You're great. All right? Shit, I was going to say something about Phantom, but no, I forgot.
You want to know something good that came out of this whole thing with Phantom?
He got his dick wet?
Now. Well, that too, but he speaks faster. Like, now when you put him in 2 times speed, it kind of sounds like he's talking a little fast.
Blazin' Banter says, this channel sucks. Everyone else seems to not have issues. Huh? The fuck is you on about, playa?
We have issues,
I'm the big player. I couldn't get gayer. I'm the booty slayer.
Right, sorry. Freaking traffic jam in the damn hallway.
Don't you hate it when that happens with me, with my cats?
Yes, exactly. And it's like it was a 3 kitty pile up on the I hallway.
My cat trips me. He runs out in front of me while I'm walking intentionally. But Phantom, they're begging me to sing, so I'm gonna sing for you real quick.
Go ahead, fine. Sing.
This is for you. I'm gonna sing, you bitch. Sorry, Phantom, that was mean. You just talked to me with a tone I didn't like. Give me a second. Oh, fuck. I was about to sing a song that was not the right song for this situation. Give me a second. My Elvis songs, I have to go through a catalog. Give me a second.
Who are you?
I got this.
Tell me, who are you?
I got this. Give me a second.
Good song.
Give me a second.
Good one.
There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why. Why can't my dreams come true? Oh, why? That's all you get. I forgot to do the Elvis impression. That's my bad.
That was actually phenomenal, Twiggy. As
Thank
always.
You. Thank you, fans.
Look,
I did it for you.
I appreciate that. And, I appreciate you coming up. Yeah, it's been a little rough. You see, I used to be in VCs all the time, having fun.
Yeah, you just.
Sometimes you got to take a step back. I went through a little bit of a period where if I went into voice chats, it was everybody dogpiling me, which I liked it for the most part, but even that got old, right? So, chat, imagine hopping in the VCs, right? You're here to chill with people who have shared interests with you, but everybody's dogpiling you, but you're not there for that. That's not your intention. My intention was to get dogpiled, and it got old. So I imagine, Phantom, it gets even older when you actually want to be there with the people. And they're just not very understanding. Because I've been through my controversies, but the thing is with my controversies is there was no emotional attachment to it, right?
And that's
That's the
hardest part, I try and move on and talk about other things. And everybody wants to crucify me for things. And, I can only I can only account for things I've said or done. And I mean, like, I don't know. Everybody's so like, oh, he's obsessed. Oh, no, feelings don't just go away overnight. Okay.
Not unless you're me.
They never have.
That's a joke.
For me.
They don't go away overnight for me either. No, they're not going to. Like, dude, there's minor shit that's happened to me years ago where somebody did me dirty and I'm still mad about it. Right? Like, the thing is, the reason I can't move on from some of this stuff from my past is because I refuse to own it, right? Like, even though it wasn't me, who was the problem in that situation, right? I can't own the fact that I was done dirty. That the only way you can move on from something is if you fully own it, right? Own the outcome, own the consequences, whatever, right? Own the reality of the situation. Until you own it, you're not going to be able to move on from it, right? And a lot of people will think they've owned something, they've accepted it, but really all they're doing is coping about it to make it better for themselves. And you're not gonna be able to move on from something if you're just coping about it, because then you're just gonna keep on adding on to the cope.
Do you think I'm coping?
I don't know what your full view is about it, right? I haven't talked to you about it personally. I'm not going around and watching every show. And, like, to be honest, right? Like I care to a certain point.
Yeah.
I care about you personally, right? The situation itself, I don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I care that you were hurt by it, but other than that, none of it, I don't care about the details. None of that matters to me. I know the stuff that matters, and that's really it. Any of the details that are added on, I don't really care. Only thing I care about is you moving on from it, right? Because it's a weight on you. Every time you hop on stream, turn on your camera, it's a weight on you, right? And you can't really run a stream if you're weighed down. You've been doing it, you've been holding it down. But it sucks to see that guy who is, going through the worst of it, when you were going live on this channel against Lolcow live at 6:00, you were putting yourself through the gauntlet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you were using this situation that most people wouldn't want to be in to grow and better yourself, right? Now you just need to take the situation you're in with Fupa and view it the same way, right? Because you can grow from this. You can learn from this. Any bad thing that happens to you in life, you can learn from it. And sometimes what you learn from these bad things that happen to you in life is that you have no control over it, right? So my philosophy for the way I live life is if I can't control it, I try not to worry about it. Can't always do that. Easier said than done, right? But I take everything that bothers me in life, everything that I stress about, I take a look at it, I reflect.
We're busting nuts. We gotta catch up on a few. First off, we got Blaze and Banter. Welcome to Cash Cow. Brantley is awake. Welcome to Ban World. And Blaze and Banner with the 5 gifted.
I'm hitting it for everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Twiggy, you kind of hit a nail on the head right there. It's the control thing. It's the truth. I'm so logical that I plan things out like 10 steps in advance. Okay. Like, I do. Because, like, when I was buying my house, I knew there were things that possibly, because I bought the property next to my parents and they knew the people that were selling it, I knew all of the possible things that came up or could come up. So I planned out ahead. I'm like, okay, if this happens, here's what I'm going to do. And that's how I've always been. Okay. It's the one way that I can kind of control the chaos. And maybe that's it. That I don't need an explanation for
I
everything.
get it, because here's the thing, right? Like I like control, but you're never going to be happy in life as a control freak, because then you're worrying about every little thing. I also like to plan ahead. I mean, my whole like experience for the first year of being in the LCU was me trying to plan every little outcome, every little aspect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was putting myself in shit intentionally. But the things that were not in my control, I tried not to worry about them. That being said, a lot of the worst things that I went through in the LCU, I couldn't control. I mean, there was one point where like I had people who I thought were my friends, right? And then because I was hated at the time, and I went against Rastov, all these people were also friends with Rastov at the time. Sorry, I shouldn't mention his name on your show. We don't care about those rules on Nuts.
No,
so my
you're
bad.
fine. You're fine.
But so like as soon as me and him started having beef, all these people I thought were my friends immediately turned against me.
I remember
And
watching.
they all
that
got together,
stream.
did a stream, and all made $2,000 to get rid of me. I had no control over that, right? There was nothing that I could do to not get banned from the server in that situation. So I could have sat on that stream because I was forced to sit there for 2 hours. My camera was on, but I was covered up. My mic was on, but I was muted. I just had to sit there for 2 hours and watch these people shit on me, make all this money to get me banned, and like see some of the worst things being said about me, right?
Yeah.
Didn't bother me one bit. I sat there, I played Hogwarts Legacy for 2 hours, laughing at every insult, every dono that came in. Because what else could I do, right? I couldn't control the situation. There's nothing that I could have done to get out of that situation. So I owned it. I hopped up in there and I had fun.
You make a valid point. And that's
Dan?
why
When I know you've been sober, you quit drinking. Did you go to AA at all?
I did at the beginning when I was first starting out, but honestly, it gave me more tips and tricks on how to hide my drinking than anything.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I don't ask because I'm supporting AA. I ask because there's something I want you to think about that you've probably heard before, and it works in this situation too. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Yes, the serenity prayer.
I've been to an
And
AA
even
meeting.
in this current situation, I know it's not alcohol related, but it can benefit you with that too.
Yeah, and it's very true, and that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm owning the fact that the feelings are still there, and all that, but I'm also processing it in my own way, and that is me trying to figure that part out. The serenity prayer,
And it all happens in real time. too.
Yeah, and
that's the thing that a lot of people don't like. Like it's one thing to be uploading videos to YouTube, TikTok, and all of this, right? It's a completely different thing to be live streaming, a few hours of your life every single day. Because if something like this didn't happen, right, where people got to see the real raw, side of your emotions or your relationships, I guess, right? If that didn't happen, eventually it's gonna you're gonna say something that you shouldn't have said on stream, or there's just gonna be a slip up. Eventually, you're gonna go through some tough shit, right? It just so happened that yours was, you caught feelings for somebody and you got played is what it looks like to everybody, on the outside. Shit happens, but right? How long have you been alive?
43 years, sir. 43.
43 years. How long were you and Fupa together?
We were talking for about a month and a half.
All right, a month and a half. Now, out of your 43
2.
years of life,
Well,
this is a bit
no,
personal. But out of your 43 years of life, how much of that would you say has been good, and how much of that would you say has been bad?
I mean, it depends on the situation.
Would you say you've had a good life?
I would hope so. Yeah.
Well,
It's
no, I'm
not
asking
been
what you
easy.
think.
Yeah.
Well, no, but are you like what I'm asking though? Like you've got a house, you've got a kid, right? You've got pets, right? You got a lot of good.
I've got
Why
kids.
let a month of like a month of your life affect the happiness that 43 years of life has brought to you? Right? Like, you've got a kid, how many years? I don't need to know actually how many years he's been alive, right? But you've got this kid, I imagine. I've talked to Phantom's kid, by the way, guys.
Yeah, I've got
right?
3, and I've
seems like a good, good guy, right? Level-headed, not a long conversation, but the conversation we had, he seemed articulate, seemed like a pretty well-rounded guy, right? So I don't think that 1 month of your life is worth moping around when you've got all this good,
No, I get it.
I'm not getting my point across the way I want to, and it's pissing me off, but I'm trying.
Yeah, no, and how long was my marriage? My marriage was
None of that matters.
Yeah,
it's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. Okay.
Your marriage could have been a year. Your marriage could have been 20-something years. Doesn't matter because the person that you're hurt over isn't your ex-wife right now.
No, it's not.
Why does any of that matter? It has nothing to do with any of this. She hurt you in the past. We don't need to worry about that, okay? That's already been, done and finished. We're worried about something else, chat. Stop bringing up the past.
Yeah, exactly.
We're worried about the recent past, not the distant past, okay? We're lingering on something else, okay? Let us harp on the recent past. I hope I'm helping and not making things worse.
I mean, you're helping a bit. It's just... it's so hard to explain, and nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear exactly all the why do you feel this way shit. They don't care. They don't care. Which is fine. So
look, another thing that made me happier in life was realizing that, things that are important to me, nobody else gives a shit about, right?
True.
So I can't count on them to give a shit about it. So, I don't worry about things I can't control, and I don't expect other people to care. All right? I know in my life I have people who do. I know who they are. I'm not worried about what anybody else thinks. The reason I'm so comfortable going outside and doing stupid shit like I do is because I don't care what any of these people think, right? Like, there's certain people I care about. I care what they think. I care about how they feel. Anybody else, I don't care. That's just the way I've lived my life. And I feel like it makes me happier for the most part, but it also makes me more likely to be a douchebag in public because I just don't. I don't care.
I mean, you care a little bit.
A little bit, but not a lot, Which is why I did, remember my Walmart stream, Breadstick, that 4th of July stream? Were you there for that? No, that was before your time. Oh, I went to a Sonic on the 4th of July. Got the pickle meal that they had. I was wearing heart-shaped American flag glasses. I had little tassels on my head, and I had my nipples painted orange. And I was just out at Sonic. And then I walked around Walmart like that. It was a fun day.
So
I went to Walmart one time, too.
Weird question in the chat. If I was going to make a tie-dye t-shirt, what colors would you use? I mean, tie-dye is, you can use anything, but I would use like blue and green and probably some red in there. Get the
I'd probably use some black.
Black?
Some light black, some dark black, a little bit of mid-black, Different shades of black.
Oh, you going for that black look, that goth look?
Yeah, guys. For the next fucking until the streams end, ladies and gentlemen, if either of these streams get $20, I'll put on black lipstick right now.
All over
because I just have black lipstick.
Yeah, I was gonna say
sitting on my desk.
You just have it sitting there.
I had to do an emo stream or a goth stream when I was on Lolcow Babes.
Yeah.
Twiggy. Well, I guess this would be Phantom too if you don't have your redirect in. But Zaquai Serrano.
With the
Every night.
daily reminder.
Redirect in.
Oh, is he in your chat reminding you too?
He's in every chat reminding everybody.
I've thought about modding him, honestly, because he's there every night. He's consistent.
Yeah.
The real G here.
He's very consistent. No, what we need is Keister Buddy moderating on Nuts. That way we have like a live moderator. Like our moderator's just hard at work in the background the whole time. Like if somebody gets banned, he needs a ban button. He needs a button where every time he bans somebody, he can hit the button and it like sets off a soundboard and like lights.
Oh my God, you're turning into Howard Stern.
That's literally mine and Tommy's goal is to like do a radio show.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, because you could have
that's what
Keister
we
Bunny
do.
as your producer in the background, just hitting the buttons. Yeah.
Because like I love my button though. I couldn't give him this button. That's my favorite. That one, I like that one a lot. I also like this one. It's another good one.
I like
this
that
one. And a motherfucking do-rag.
Yeah, I like that. Get off my balls.
Get the fuck off my nuts. Shit.
Yeah, that one. Those are from the good days. That was my favorite era on Alpha. Yeah, you had 6 viewers, right?
Yeah.
But we had like the few times that I called in as your manager, we had so much fun.
Oh, we did. Oh my God. Shut the fuck up.
I don't have any soundboards of other like people, but this is one that I love to go into the Grow World chat when people start complaining. I just go and just spam Steve from Minecraft, or Tommy starts talking. Like Tommy likes to tell stories, but sometimes his stories are boring, so I'll hit him with a little bit of a just subtly.
Yeah.
Subtly, he has to hear the crickets. It's another good one. And then,
The
of
sad
course,
violin.
you know Review Tech USA, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you
Of
see
course
he's
I've
been
got
streaming again?
Oh, he never stopped streaming. I have a DM that he sent me where he was like, come stream with me, like, or come do a stream with me, or we need to do a stream again or something like that." And I accidentally didn't respond to it for like 2 weeks.
He like for the long. Well, I knew he had been streaming again, but he's doing those fucking marathon streams again,
And
it's
his
like,
political streams.
Yes, and I'm like, oh,
Which is so funny. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who Review Tech USA is, he's a guy who started out reviewing tech in the USA, right? Well, then he started getting into internet drama and politics. And now he's become a total Lolcow. He's a good friend of mine. I love the guy, right? But me and him have literally had this conversation. What started his like path into being a Lolcow was him getting political. Him talking about politics.
Absolutely.
Anybody, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a live streamer, okay, don't talk about that shit. Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion on it unless you've started out your career doing that, okay? Or unless you actually have something interesting to say, but 90% of us don't have anything interesting to say, and when they do, they're just repeating something else somebody else said.
You know what I want him to go back to doing? What his fucking name is. Go back
Reviewing
to fucking
tech.
Reviewing tech. That was the best
No, he's
part.
he's not.
I know.
He's not going to.
I know. But that was the best part. Him and his fucking iPad setup, and you could go from him to Random Frank P to Austin Evans and see all the different opinions about all the same things. What was that? There's another.
Yeah, like what would his
J2
take be on the
cents?
MacBook Neo?
Yeah.
I want to know his take on the
I do
MacBook
too.
Neo, Mac.
It's a
Apple
fucking
just released
iPhone.
a MacBook cheaper than they've released any other computer since the early 2000s. But even like inflation is a thing, so
It's a fucking iPhone.
it's running on an iPhone, the iPhone 16 chipset
Yes.
minus 1 core, I think.
They tore it down, and it was literally a board this big.
Integrate
It's
like
fucking
the memory's
crazy.
integrated. I have an Intel MacBook, right?
Yeah. so
My
do I.
wife has the Neo. But if I upgrade, like when it comes time to upgrade, I'm probably going to end up getting an M4 instead of something like brand new. Like even 2 years from now, I'll get an M4.
I like my M4, which is what I'm streaming off of. I do have an Intel Mac as well, which is what I used to stream off of. I will say the Apple Silicon is so much faster.
It's so good.
but
I haven't owned the
here's the
M
thing.
series, but I've used them.
Here's the thing. They touted all this, this advanced AI and the fucking AI in the goddamn chip sucks.
It's horrible. Apple Intelligence is
fucking
ass.
terrible.
Like one of the things that they were like marketing the iPhone 16e with was the fact that it has Apple Intelligence. It's missing every other feature, but at least it has Apple Intelligence. It's not really a selling feature.
No.
Welcome to Lolcow Tech Talk, everybody. No, but I have my MacBook, the one that I use to make all my thumbnails and stuff. I just bought it like a month ago for my wife. It was her computer she used in school, and she's gonna trade it in. And I was like, I'll give you cash for it. Like, I don't care. She was just gonna give it to me. I'll give you cash. I don't care. It's an Intel i3. It's not good.
Yeah,
but
mine's at
I
least
know,
an
like, I know
i7.
enough. I know enough to where I have it zippy enough.
Yeah.
This is an i7.
No, that's an i5. That's an i5. Never mind.
This one's an i7. My Windows laptop's an i5. But it's time to end the stream almost, ladies and gentlemen.
It is.
So what I'll do is I'll let you say your final words first, Phantom.
Yeah, because I am going to I'm going to be getting you guys over to Lolcow Fluff. Say thank you to Twiggy and Breadstick and JC Johnson for stopping by.
And JC Johnson.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Go give
And Keister Bunny.
Yeah, and Keister Bunny. Go give Batgirl and Snowgoth some love, and we will see y'all tomorrow.
Come along, little one. The night is young. Don't be afraid. Follow me.